High in the Alps, at over 8,000 feet, lies one of Europe's most treacherous mountain passes, the Great St. Bernard Pass, where pilgrims bound for Rome faced avalanches that could bury trails under 40 feet of snow. Here, survival often hung by the thinnest of threads. It was in this unforgiving landscape that one of history's most remarkable partnerships between humans and animals was forged. At the Great St. Bernard Hospice, dedicated monks saved lives with unlikely allies, the St. Bernard dogs, and among these heroic canines, one would become a legend, Barry. The story begins in the late 1600s, when local villagers began donating dogs to the hospice. These alpine mastiffs were strong, hardy creatures, perfectly adapted to the harsh mountains. What makes their story extraordinary is that without any formal training, these dogs developed an almost supernatural ability to rescue stranded travelers. Over generations, this life-saving instinct became as natural as breathing. Barry was born in 1800, and from the beginning he was different. Smaller than today's St. Bernards, about half their size, but what he lacked in stature, he compensated for in pure courage. Those who knew him described his enthusiasm for rescue work as overwhelming. He would strain at his leash, desperate to plunge into the snow where human lives hung in the balance. Contemporary records credit Barry with saving at least 40 lives. But his most famous rescue truly captures the imagination. A young boy, separated from his parents, was trapped in an icy cave, freezing and near death. Barry crawled into that chamber, curled around the dying child, and used his body heat to revive him. Then, astonishingly, he coaxed the boy onto his back and carried him through treacherous snow to safety. That child lived because of Barry's incredible courage. Barry worked for 12 years until his retirement in 1812. His death 2 years later marked an unforeseen turning point. Devastating avalanches killed many remaining rescue dogs, so the monks introduced Newfoundlands from Canada. This crossbreeding created the massive St. Bernards we know today, larger dogs with thicker coats. Ironically, these heavy coats collected ice and snow, making rescues more difficult. Barry's practical alpine mastiff breed slowly disappeared. The breed's cultural transformation is equally fascinating. In the mid-1800s, Queen Victoria's painter Sir Edwin Landseer immortalised St. Bernards in dramatic rescue scenes, famously depicting them carrying brandy barrels around their necks. This romantic detail captured Victorian imagination, though no St. Bernard ever actually carried brandy. Landseer's artistic interpretation became so popular that this fiction became accepted as fact. Barry's physical legacy endures today. His preserved body can still be seen in Bern's Natural History Museum, a tangible connection to this remarkable hero. The St. Bernard rescue dogs continued their work until 1955, when the last recorded mountain rescue occurred. Modern technology has since transformed alpine travel, with road tunnels and helicopter rescues replacing four-legged heroes. But Barry's story transcends historical curiosity. It represents something profound about the bond between humans and animals, how instinct and devotion can create something miraculous. From the icy slopes of the Great St. Bernard Pass to a quiet Swiss museum, his legend endures as testament to the extraordinary capacity for heroism in the animal kingdom. Barry of the Great St. Bernard Pass, a dog whose legacy reminds us that sometimes salvation comes on four legs, with a heart bigger than the mountains themselves. Today, Barry's legacy lives on in unexpected ways. The Foundation Barry du Grand Saint Bernard, established in the nearby village of Martigny, continues to breed St. Bernards and operates a museum dedicated to these remarkable rescue dogs. Each year, one special puppy from their breeding program is given the honorary name Barry, a tradition that ensures the original hero spirit continues through new generations. These modern St. Bernards may no longer patrol the dangerous mountain passes, but they serve as living ambassadors for their breed's extraordinary history.